Welcome back to BlastmanXS Gaming for another Division 2 build video. This time, Negotiator's Pestilence.
Losing his mind.
Jumping right into the build to save everyone some time, and I will show gameplay after. I'm using the gunner specialization mainly for 3 perks: 10% armor on kill, every third reload is 50% faster, and it generates 10% total ammo capacity over 60 seconds, and party members receive 5% regeneration of ammo. The mask is Coyotes with weapon damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and a crit hit chance mod. The talent is Pack Instincts. You and all your allies gain bonus based on the distance to the last enemy you hit. 0 to 15 meters, 25% crit hit damage. 15 to 25 meters, 10% crit hit damage, 10% crit hit chance. 25 meters and beyond, you gain plus 25% crit hit chance. The holster is Picaro's holster. This gives 10% skill haste. It has an armor core, and I rolled a crit hit damage core, and it comes with 15% weapon damage. The gear set is Negotiator's Dilemma. Let's look at the 4 pieces. Gives you hostile negotiations. Critical hits mark enemies for 20 seconds up to 3 marks total. When you critically hit a marked enemy, all the marked enemies take 60% of that damage dealt. Whenever a marked enemy dies, gain 2% crit hit damage, stacking up to 20 times, or until combat ends. The knee pads have weapon damage, crit hit damage. Gloves, weapon damage, crit hit chance. And the backpack, armor core, crit hit chance mod. The talent on the backpack, critical measures, increases hostile negotiations damage to additional marked enemies from 60% to 100%. The talent on the chest piece is Target Rich Environment, increases hostile negotiations mark count from 3 to 5. Now let's take a look at Pestilence. This is one of those weapons that we really didn't know much about, and I myself have put this one in the stash for quite a long time, hoping that I might understand it. And I did some digging and found information online about the talent, which says Plague of the Outcast. Hits apply a debuff dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with the debuff, all stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. Why this build makes sense to me, the Pestilence and Negotiator's Dilemma, so Negotiator's Pestilence, is because the Pestilence is about hitting multiple targets and causing that Plague of the Outcast to spread to those multiple targets, causing ticks of damage over a period of time. The Negotiator's Dilemma gear set is about hitting multiple targets, up 3 to 5 targets, and causing ticks of critical hit damage. So since you're playing with the Pestilence and doing that kind of gameplay, spreading that damage around, it made sense to use Negotiator's Dilemma to spread the crits around. Now let's take a look at the stats. 60% crit hit chance and 113% crit hit damage. Now if we go take a look at the Dark Winter, that has a talent that lends itself to Negotiator's Dilemma, and it's all about crits. Perfect Killer. Killing an enemy with a crit hit grants 50% crit hit damage over 10 seconds. Now the stats while holding the Dark Winter: 60% crit hit chance, 118% crit hit damage. Now 60 is the cap for the crit hit chance. If you add up the figures here and you go over 60, it will bring it back down to 60. So you want to get as close to 60 as possible without going over. Now I'd like to show you some gameplay with this build and kindly ask you to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Thank you. Nice. Lone Rain bringing the heals. Oh, thanks. Oh, incoming. Oh. Wow. Oh, you got artillery. So I'm doing 181.9 outcast ticks. 181,000. 300,000. Okay. Cool. Just doing the whole spray and pray thing, spread the love. Right? I can't get the drone caller behind too much cover. Ooh.
Get a load of this!
I flushed them down the toilet.